What's going on, everyone? Jack here from Half Chrome, and this is a sub 250 gram drone for less than 200 bucks. This is the Funsnap Diva 2 SE. So it has a takeoff weight of 245 grams. It has a 4K camera, brushless motors, GPS, a couple different intelligent flight modes. It has a flight time of 31 minutes and a range of 500 meters. That's a little bit over a quarter of a mile. So is this a good beginner drone to buy for less than 200 bucks? Well, let's take a look. Now on the surface, this drone checks all the boxes. The brushless motors, that's good. The built-in GPS, that's solid. 4K camera, I like that. It's actually 2.7K, not 4K. Now 2.7 is still better than HD, and that's equivalent to, say, like the DJI Mini 2 SE, which is pretty much what this thing is trying to be. A 30-minute flight time, intelligent flight modes. Yeah, SD card on board. We have a camera on the bottom for extra stability, extra sensors. Lots going on for this drone. Now, the thing that I'm most particular about is the camera. This is not a gimbal. Now, it is on some isolation dampeners, and it does do a little bit of electronic stability, but not really enough that it's going to take out some shakes and jitters. Now, this drone is a very typical drone you might get for about $200. I think there are some better options, and those drones will have real 3-axis or at least 2-axis gimbals. That's what you want for stabilized footage. Now, if you don't care about footage, you don't care about jittery videos, then sure, this thing would be fine for just flying it around, taking some pictures. You know, the camera isn't great, even though it says 4K. Now remember, the resolution isn't the most important thing about the camera. You know, the sensor, there's so much technology that goes into cameras that you can't just blindly buy something. There are plenty of cameras that say 4K, 6K, and 8K. That are actually not very good at all. Now, they claim level 5 wind resistance for this, and I was flying this actually on a very windy day, and it did okay. It did get pushed around quite a bit, to be honest. Like, it wasn't rock solid, you know, just kind of staying in one place fighting the wind. So again, this drone is an average $200 drone, probably not what I would recommend. Now, I actually have a video on what are the best drones for 200 bucks, and this one wouldn't quite make the list. Sure, it's fine if you have this drone, there's nothing wrong with it as a $200 beginner drone, but I do think there are some better options. This one here is probably my favorite. It's the Seafly Faith Mini because it has a really decent camera and it's on a full 3-axis gimbal, so this is going to stabilize the footage. I just think this looks so much better. And if you can increase your budget to $300, I like this Fimi X8 Mini, just really good camera. Again, 3-axis gimbal, and the flight modes get even better on something like this. So at the end of the day, the Funsnap, sure, it's fine as a $200 drone. They give you a nice little carrying case. The remote in here is pretty simple and easy to use. Nothing too particularly difficult about it. You can move the camera up and down, take pictures and videos right there. It'll hold your smartphone right there, and we have a built-in antenna in the top. Some intelligent flight mode buttons here, your return to home, compass calibration, takeoff and landing. So yeah, it's a fine drone. Is what I would spend my $200 on? Probably not. So what do you think about this drone based on the video that you see of it flying? Do you think it's worth 200 bucks? Would you recommend something different? Let me know in the comments down below. We love to interact with you. Ask me a question and I'll get back to you. Also, if you speak Chinese, I need a little help because the app kept saying 到达高度限制, and I have no idea what that means. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. Good luck, everyone, and happy flying.